Today's video is going to be about how to remove the radiator from this Mercedes S-Class. Now the first step is to secure the front of the car and place it on jack stands. Find two solid points, like for example this suspension arm. Make sure as well that the rear brakes are on. And on the side here next to the motor you're gonna find the connector, unplug it, and this heavy fan will come out. Now this fan is quite interesting because we've got the motor here and the propeller is spinned by this belt. Okay, this is the position you should find it. Now the belt has a little bit of slack. It's actually too much slack in here. So if you have a closer look down there, you're gonna see a nozzle. Now I have a bit stuck in there because the nozzle was broken, so I had to open it. There is no more coolant in the system. Let's close this plunger here. Next we have to remove this metal frame. You're gonna find a bunch of 10mm bolts holding it. You might have problems with this bolt here which holds the headlight on. You basically need to hold that bracket which spins there in the mirror. Okay, that's because of the rust. Removing the headlight will help. Now back here you're gonna find two more 10mm. We've got this hood latch. Disconnect it. Next, we've got a bunch of connections on the radiator. So let's start from this side and take out this metal pipe. You're gonna need a 19mm. This is very rusty. So I tried to remove the other nut, which is a 24mm, but this thing is way too rusted. Now I know this can be removed from here, it takes a while, but you can save this nut and you can connect it to the new radiator. At least now you know what to expect. You will see a second hose with a metal nut and that might be broken as well, so let's try at least. Yeah. This is definitely transmission fluid in here. So yes guys, you might wonder why I remove these hoses if I know they will break. Well, it's better that I break them now instead of somewhere along the road. The car will get stuck, I'll have to pay for towing the car to a workshop or to my garage here. So this should be another good example of why it's important to inspect the car components even though it looks like nothing goes wrong with them. Or like in this situation, you try to disconnect the hose and it breaks very easy. Actually the lower one got broken a lot more faster compared to the upper one. So that lower hose will break actually the soonest. Next we've got this lower coolant hose and there is a circlip here. This is the circlip. Now you can expect some coolant as well to come out. Now let's move to the other side here. Okay, the same situation we've got on the other side. Now everything is disconnected from the back of the radiator. Coming to the front, you're gonna see two 10mm here. These are holding the condenser on the radiator assembly, so here it comes. Down there you're gonna find the hoses with refrigerant which comes from the AC compressor. And on top here you're gonna find hoses with power steering fluid. Okay, so from this point I have to see and wait until I get a new radiator, install it back. So all you have to do is to reconnect all the hoses, make sure that they are not leaking, refill all the fluids. So yes guys, thanks for watching. If you have questions, let me know and I will see you in the next video.